A special update from the CEC, the latest news and all our regular segments on leads and STCs. Wednesday the 19th of August. I'm Andrew Burgess and welcome to the Juice News. First up in tonight's news, and for those of you that follow the stock market closely, you'll no doubt be pleased with the performance of Tesla if you'd invested in it 12 months ago. The share price recently hit an all-time high, having gone up 8 times over the past 12 months and reached a market capitalisation of $342 billion, almost double that of its closest rival Toyota at $187 billion, a sure sign that the market and the sentiment towards battery storage is moving in the right direction. The New South Wales Liberal government has also announced the funding of 4 new big battery projects across the state. In total, this will provide some 2,200 megawatt hours of on-demand capacity and help to transition New South Wales from coal over to renewables and storage, a great achievement. For this week's Tech Tip, I'd like to pass over to Jessica from SMA to bring us the latest. Jessica, over to you.
Thanks Andrew, Jess from SMA Australia here. SMA offers Sunny Design, which allows you to create and propose bespoke designs for your customers. But for those of you who use Open Solar Planning Tool, we've heard you. SMA is now proud to announce that we are actually exhibiting on Open Solar. So what that means is that when you use SMA or create proposals with SMA, it automatically pulls SMA content such as the product images, video content, as well as the technical data sheets for your customers. So go check it out now if you're using Open Solar. If you have any questions regarding designing of an SMA system, reach out to your local Solar Juice representative and get in touch. That's all from me. Back to you, Andrew.
This week, we also caught up with Darren Gladman from the CEC to bring us an update of different changes around policy and regulations that are happening around the country in various different states. This week, Darren talks to us about the changes in South Australia. Some of the highlights are coming up now. For the full-length video, see the link below. Thanks, Darren. Over to you.
The South Australian government has brought in some new regulations, or will be bringing them in shortly, that are going to have some pretty profound implications for suppliers of equipment, retailers and installers in South Australia. 28th September is D-Day. That's when a lot of these new requirements kick in. The most difficult of all will be a requirement from the 28th of September that either all inverters installed must have been tested to a new test procedure specified recently by the Australian Energy Market Operator to demonstrate undervoltage ride-through. It's absolutely clear that not every manufacturer is going to be able to get their product tested in time, in which case the manufacturer and their importers need to sign a enforceable legal undertaking to reassure the government that the inverters do meet that requirement. So we're working closely with manufacturers and importers like Solar Juice to make sure that everyone understands what the requirements are there. For retailers, it's really problematic at the moment knowing what you can sell that you'll be okay to install after 28th September. And for installers, it's also going to be an uncertain time. We're waiting on advice from the Office of the Technical Regulator on wiring guidelines for smart meters and a bunch of other implications arising from these new regulations. We'll be keeping Solar Juice and others informed as things change, so stay in touch with your suppliers to find out how these rules evolve and what they mean for your business, and good luck with getting through the next 6 weeks or so for anyone with a business in South Australia.
For our regular update on STCs and what's happening around the country, I'd like to pass over live now to our good friends from Formbay to give us a rundown. Guys, over to you.
Thanks Andrew. James from Formbay. The market has created 961,000 STCs last week, down from the previous week. The STC price has been stable around 38.20. That's it from Formbay. Back to you, Andrew.
For all the goings on in the Solar Juice warehouse, I'd like to hand over to my good friend Rami to give us an update of what's coming in and what's heading out of the Solar Juice warehouses. Rami, over to you.
Thanks Andrew. Rami here again. Just a quick overview of what's in the warehouse. Just recently, we've had the Hyundais arrive at the port, so they should be coming in later this week. In terms of inverters, we're very well stocked on all 5 kilowatt inverters. We are short on the 8, 10s and 15s for Fronius. For other panels, well stocked are the REC 370s, LG 350s, and Trina 370s. That's all from me. Back to you, Andrew.
In other company news, Energy Australia has made a move to acquire 100% of Eco Energy, of which it currently owns 49%. Eco Energy operates under a number of different brands, being Cherry Energy Solutions, Eco Energy and LED Lighting Business is one of Australia's largest installers of rooftop systems, LED lights and storage. A great move by Energy Australia for that particular organisation, and congratulations. For this week, the latest in terms of leads and what's happening around the country, I'd like to hand over to our good friends from 3 Quotes. Guys, over to you.
Thanks, Andrew. Hi, I'm Craig from 3 Quotes. Here's the lead generation news from around the nation. As we are moving towards spring, we expect to see a steady growth in solar inquiries from around the country. In Victoria last week, as Melbourne moved into stage 4 lockdown, we saw a marked increase in homeowner inquiries. Although due to the restrictions on solar installations, our Melbourne installers are experiencing a new range of challenges. Lead volumes around the rest of the country remain quite steady and in line with expectations. We are currently seeking more installers to service our country and regional leads. These inquiries provide a great opportunity, as a large volume of these leads only end up going to one installer and are therefore often exclusive opportunities. Please also be aware that we are drawing the solar barrel again on the 30th of August. If you have installed solar systems for 3 Quotes introduced homeowners, make sure their details are entered into the free draw to win up to $5,000 refund on their solar investment. Give Kelly or myself a call to learn more about growing your business using our services. That's all from 3 Quotes this week. Back to you, Andrew.
This week's customer profile is Interactive Solar, and to give you an update on their business and what they've been up to, I'd like to hand over to our good friends Aram and Yunan, who will give us a rundown. Guys, over to you.
Hi guys, it's Aram here.
Hi, it's Yunan from Interactive Solar. So we're a Sydney-based company. We do service all of New South Wales also. So we specialise in residential and commercial applications. Some of our products which we like to install is Afful solar. We've got Trina, and as inverters we've got Fronius and SMA. One of the main products that we like is Afful panels. The reason behind that, it's cost effective to a lot of our customers. It is backed in Australia by Solar Juice. So Interactive Solar as a company, we base our pride on our customer service, starting all the way from the sales teams and all the way down to the installation. First is our quality control when we come to installation. All the people that work for Interactive Solar work directly for Interactive Solar. We don't subcontract any work out to anyone. Hence the reason we can provide this service to all our customers. Some of the certifications that Interactive Solar holds is Tesla certified installer. We are CEC approved retailers and REC professionals. So we can give you that 25 years on the REC panels. So that's it from us. If you guys have any questions or feel free to reach out to us. We do have a Facebook page and also a website which you can go on. So I'm Yunan.
And I'm Aram. Thanks guys.
Well, that brings us to an end of another week of the Juice News. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Before we go though, a quick behind the scenes look at the Juice with one of our most dedicated and hard-working BDMs, Festus, to take us out for tonight. Thank you and good evening.
Hi, Festus Afful is my name. I'm one of the key account managers here at Solar Juice. I joined the renewable industry a couple of years after spending some time in the telecommunications space, where I worked for the likes of Ericsson and Huawei. At Solar Juice, I love to interact with customers daily to understand their requests before we process them. I also love to talk about the products that we carry because I believe it helps people to understand what Solar Juice stands for. If you happen to pass by our CD warehouse one of these days, feel free to give me a call and I'll be more than happy to come down and have a quick chat with you. Until then, stay safe.